So, what
5 seconds remaining.
what is that reflecting? I think that is actually reflect that if you want to play against Team MTG, which is a very good team when it comes to all the basic mechanicals, all the meta heroes, laning skills, individual skills, you just have to play something out of the box, which is I just want to see YG doing so. When we're talking about something out of the box, we got a team today that are so well known about it. Who? It's Liu Gun. Man, we have seen Liu Gun carrying a lot of weird heroes. Last year we saw them slaying other team with the Brood Mother. Hopefully they have something new today. We will get to see Liu Gun play 2 best of 2 matches right after this. Bang. Okay, I like that one. Storm Spirit is another good hero of Gacha Boys. I believe that he playing this hero more than 1,000 games. Gacha Boy plays a lot, even when it wasn't in the beta. Oh my, they gotta deal with the anti-mage. That's not looking good for Team MTG. But it all comes down to how fast can MTG wrapping up the games. If they have a good first 10 minutes of the game and they're just grouping up quite fast, taking down all the tier 1 towers quite quick, control the area, invading into the jungle, especially for the triangle, stealing stacks. If they can do all these, Anti-Mage will be super slow farming. He gonna get his bout fury around like 19 minutes and maybe more if he die on the way there. Alright, okay, say hi to the guy in the chat room. Thank you so much for tuning in. And well, I almost forgot that this is the Valentine Day, so happy Valentine, everyone. May the love be with you. Huh? Alright? But today you be with me.
Radiant team ban.
Well, so I guess like 3 best of 2 matches, so I guess no date for me. I'm fine with that. Alright. They borrow from is the last band of Team MTG. They picked the hero few days ago, and then no, 5 days ago that they were playing against the OB Neon, and they lost with the Bloodthrum. So I think they have learned their mistake. Last 15 seconds. What's it gonna be? They still need of yeah, a good carries. A tiny, yep. This is this is not something new. MTG picked on Tiny for 23 Savage a lot. He farmed quite fast, but like the thing is, if you want to play and farming quite well as a Tiny, you have to win the lane. So we need to see who is going to be his buddy. Is it gonna be Weaver? Well, I suggest it's gonna be Weaver because Weaver is quite aggressive. Shiguchi and just trying to harass with the Gemini attack, and once the HP of the enemy drop to only 50%, then Tiny can just finish the job with Avalanche and the toss. Oh my god, I just love it. I just love the Yangon Galacticos heroes lineup. It's so aggressive in a way. They are ready to play 4v5, leaving Anti-Mage farming solo. So, like I said during the draft just now, that the key point is how well you control the early game when you play against the Anti-Mage. There were so many objectives for you to focus on, especially all the tier 1s and the deep inside observer wards. That is going to spot the triangle. We might get to see an early smoke into the triangle from the Radiant side to the Dryer side, just to place the observer ward up on the high ground, just to see the movement of the stack. But Yeah, we'll see. We'll see soon, guys.
5 seconds
Welcome,
remaining.
welcome everyone. Awesome.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match of phase number 2 of BTS Pro Series Southeast Asia Season 10. Yangon Galacticos versus Motivate.Trust Gaming in the base of 2 series. You're here with me, Xyclopz, as your caster, and then I am about doing some intro. MPG gonna be on the Radiant side, Boom Boy on Bane, Kill on Viva, Gacha Boys on the Storm Spirit, Masaros on Pangolia, 23 Savage on Tiny, while Yangon Galacticos on the other side, Young PH on Kunkka, Skile on Child Demon, Sorain on Grimstroke, RT on Sand King, and Kush on the Anti-Mage. Oh, this is interesting match. Always an interesting match when you have a Sand King inside of the game, man. The hero are so aggressive, especially when you play him as an as a core. In this case, position 3. Starting items of Tiny is going to be Quelling Blade and Tangle. Magic Stick first. We might get to see a fight at the rune right from the start. Very Savage moving in. He knows that he's gaining advantage from Avalanche and Toss. Will he do it? What's he add? He adding the 3 throw first. First heal, that's not only good for RT. Burst Right is on the cooldown. Few hits on RT and RT goes. 3 throw.
First blood from a stone.
That's not a good start if you ask me. I mean, it's 2 versus 3. You might land at an early burst strike, but the cooldown is still long anyway. 15 seconds is just enough for 3 men to take down Sand King. Top lane, we're gonna get to see Anti-Mage laning in this one against the Masaros, which is going to max his shield crash. It's gonna be quite hard for any melee heroes against him. One lane, very savage. Disruption first, trying to set some tempo. Also, you can't underestimate of Sand King and Child Demon together if you get hit by a lot of Child Poison. Setting up by disruption and finish off with the burst, right? And you could go down, right?
Dire's courier has been
Nice
killed.
one by Kill, like I mentioned during the draft, that he's gonna kill a lot of the chicken, and that's his first. Hello, test. Alright. Yeah, I think I forgot
Your admiral is on board.
to open the in-game mic. Nice. Alright. It's not coming up anyway. Okay. It's fine. I hope you guys can hear me clear. Yeah, all good. Well, I gotta say apologize in advance if I did any mistake, because it is my one-man production right here. I also control the camera. I will try my best not to miss any single action in this game, because I think that would be a lot.
Oh, sweet.
At least for the bottom lane. I think skill lane. At the bottom lane, I think the key is to control the side area here. The side lane area. I'm pretty sure that the guy is going to max his brain sap first. So he would be good in combat if that is a trait. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Gacha Boy is trying to kill the Korean. Nice one by Gacha Boy, but can he get away? X mark the spot? No, it's just a torrent. Power started shooting on. Gacha Boy playing super aggressive, standing in front of the creep wave against young PH. Oh, sorry. Oops. Oh, okay.
Stupendous!
Only one kill. Gacha boys. Oh, they got a bottle. Meanwhile, young PH also a bottle. Instead, that is a boot. That's quite a fast boot for young PH.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on
It's just
board.
like you wanna roaming around since level 7 or something. Kill. Doing such a great job harassing that anti-mage and trying to force him from the farming area. Masa. Hard lane for anti-mage. I mean, did you guys remember back then in an old school anti-mage where if you want to pick the hero, you just have, you need to have 2 supports with him. So it's an invention of 3-1-1 lanes. Yeah, because people just love to play anti-mage so much. I remember back then in year 2014 or 15. Skile gonna get harassing a lot. Now even the neutral keeps showing on. Decided to use the disruption just to get away in that. RT now level 4. The key of Sand King this one is just to get the yeah, he has it, the ring of health, so he should be fine when it's come to the laning with the burst strikes and all the stuff. Trying to get a soul ring, and then after that a fast blink dagger would be cool for him and also his teammates. 5 minutes in. Leading on the network, it's Tiny farming non-stop at the bottom lane, being babysitted by Boombui.
Radiant's middle
Man,
tower
he's
is under
so
attack.
different compared to a Perch on top.
Thank you.
Gotta give the credit to Kill. Maserovs having such a great lane against the anti-mage. He now has 2.3k net worth, while anti-mage only has 1.6. A big difference between the two. But still got a chance to come back with YG in this lane if they can kill. That's what I'm talking about. Not good for Soren. Now he kind of stuck inside. An easy kill by Maserovs and killed. Soren just now using the Ink Swell and also a Stroke of Fate. You need to be very careful on top for Soren because he deals with the
Radiant's
two
middle
very
tower
fast
is under
heroes
attack.
in the meta game. Weaver and also Bangolia.
Oh,
Dire's
bounty.
middle tower is under attack.
Skile. Nothing can stop Tiny from farming. He's now level 6.
Attack.
Free throw, level 3, and he's gonna max it.
A rolling stone.
Anti-mage still level 4. Getting harassed all the time. He's trying to slash on creeps on site.
Over here now.
Meanwhile, Storm Spirit's catching. Skile trying to stack the creep by the Shadow Poison for his teammates, but he died before. Easy kill by Gacha Boy. Like I mentioned during the draft that this is
Radiant's
a very
middle tower
important
is
spot
under attack.
to place for the Radiant, and also it needs to be dewarded by the Dire side. If not, Anti-Mage will not be able to farm at all. MPG kill, I believe he doing some suicide.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Level 7.5. I think in the middle lane it's pretty much a draw lane between Young PH and Storm Spirits, but on the side lanes, man, it's so hard for top and bottom for Team YG. Finally, Anti-Mage gets some free time out of the opponent. Slashing creeps. Even have to go for the infused raindrop first. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, what we have? Setting up, throwing in some sleeping pills on the Young PH. This might be the first big fight. And it's...
Radiant's middle tower is
Here we
under
go,
attack.
flying in for Gacha boys. Hold it all back, disruption in order to stop Gacha boys. The Young PH. Storm already got away, MPG kill. He's the only one holding on to the mid tier 1 tower.
Regeneration.
Yangon Galacticos might have to regroup earlier than they thought. Leaving the Anti-Mage alone maybe on top and 4 guys grouping up together. But like I said, Sand King just needs some key item. Now he went for the Hood of the Fans and just need a Blink Dagger. Gacha Boy got another kill on the Child Demon. Trying to do the same thing, but this time he's trying to do the Devoid. It was a success Devoid, but it's actually trade with himself.
Fidget thyself.
Radiant's top tower
It's
is
the
under
kills on
attack.
top. That's a big kill. That's
Radiant
good on
structures
Masa.
are fortified. Dire
All
are
the
scanning.
time, Masaros just keep on bullying Kush since minute 1. And now he strike back with a kill. That was a sweet revenge. And maybe give a little bit of hope on top lane. Here we go, let's take a look at the big fight in the middle lane. Applying to the Storm Spirit first. Aim for Skirmishes, pull him back in Electric Vortex. A lot of illusions. Oh, he used the illusion to kill Skirmishes. And however, Young PH got the trade back, kill Boombui. 3 Savage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, crazy. That's crazy. Echo Saber. Power trades. On the way to the BKBs and stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Middle lane. Young PH level 9. Trying to get the Orchid Ambivalence. I think the goal of Masaros is not farming that well, it's just trying to stop Anti-Mage from farm. Picking Anti-Mage into this kind of Pangolier in Weaver is such a hard game for him. Well, we have to see. Like
Dire's
this,
structures are fortified.
I think if they can fight 4v5 with Yangon Galacticos, there's still a chance. If 4v5 wins, if that
Dire's
Sand
top
King
tower is
has a
under
Blink
attack.
Dagger and maybe doing
Radiant's
some
middle
multiple
tower
target
is under
burst
attack.
strikes just like a mini Ravage, they got a chance to win in big team fight even though
Radiant's
they were
bottom tower
outnumbered
is under
and
attack.
fighting without Anti-Mage. Look at that. Smoke. Pangolier to the top. Boombui has his ultimate as well. I think you're gonna start it with a Fiend Grip on the Anti-Mage.
Radiant are
They are
scanning.
calculating the damage.
Radiant's
I
bottom
don't think that
tower
would be
is under
enough.
attack.
Anti-Mage 900 HP. Level 1 call spell.
2 masts on this brigantine.
Mid tier 1 tower about to drop. Trinity
Radiant's
Savage
bottom
defending
tower
it.
is under attack.
He's now level 11 and the highest net worth player in the game. On the way to the Civil Edge. Kingswell on himself, trying to get away from the
Dire's
chase.
middle tower
still die anyway, but Gacha Boy,
Radiant's
blew
bottom
it.
tower is under attack.
Sovereign, and also Skill Lane need to be more careful because Storm Spirit just gonna keep aim on them and farm from them. Mid tier 1 tower about to drop.
Dire's
If they
middle
lose this
tower
one
is
quite
under attack.
early, that would be hard for all the
Dire's
farmers
middle
of
tower
Yangon
has fallen.
Galacticos. As you can see, once you lose the mid tier 1 tower, all your stack getting stolen. Here, another big stack. Not so big, but got one more here as well. They need to clear it right now for Yangon Galacticos. They need to send Antimate to the triangle. He's farming deep at the bomb lane. Take a look, it's actually gonna be the first time. Oh no, just one setup combo. Wham, wham, wow. And then he's gone.
I'm over here.
Oh my god. What a hard game for the anti-mage, and right now Savage just has his Shadow Blade. So there will be a lot of surprise attack against Ultimate after this. As you can see, after, well, anti-mage farming too deep, not gonna come clear in the stack, so the opponent just gonna do it for you. This is so painful to watch for YG. That's a lot of money.
Step lively now.
There's no
Your
stack at
admiral is
all
on board.
from Team MTG side. Why?
Radiant's top tower is
Because
under attack.
they don't have to. They just let YG doing it for them. Skillet gonna use the Shadow Poison, and then turn out they cannot defend that triangle because of the item gap and the level gap, and then
Dire's
getting
structures
stolen.
are fortified.
Easy money and level. 5k ahead. Such a big ahead in early game, in the first 15 minutes of the game. I think YG need to do something. Here we go. Starting the fight. Oh, using the ultimate on just one guy on Fever. And then Sorin made a mistake and now he down immediately. X-Miner spotting in some ghost ship. Yes, they killed the Storm. Gacha Boy dominating streak ended, but Swendy Savage is moving in the avalanche and taught and a descent with physical damage. Hit on everyone with a tree, with a bong.
Dire's middle tower
Wham!
is under attack.
Another wham! And then young PH gone. Double kill for 20 Savage. And that's... Man, this game is getting hard. 6k already. 20 Savage is going to farm from corpses right now. He doesn't have to farm from the creeps or the neutral. Ooh. Well, that's not bad. You know, neutral is also pretty okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Take that.
$15 minutes in. Still, long way to go for the Battle Fury of Anti-Mage with this, oh my. With this rate of
Dire's top
farming, I
tower
think,
is under attack.
Anti-Mage now see that Tiny here is going to jump away, yeah. They cannot control their own triangle. This game gonna be very hard for them. Now finally they catching that 20 Savage. It started off with Dominic first and then Burst Swipe on Savage. But he's quite tanky though. But he will go down eventually with the Mana Void. That's good, that's good. The big fight actually breaking out. The MPG kill moving in. Burst Swipe is gonna save his teammates. So down one this game for Skilling because of the swashbuckle. Now using the ultimate for the first time for the Tangler. He rolling in, but he cannot find the target. RT, oh, ankle breaker. He locked away from that muscle. And just gonna send in some bucks. Mortal strike gain. Let's go for round 2. A little bit too ambitious for Team MTG. They lost their main damage dealer, but they still want to go in. MTG buys him some time for his teammate, but he died eventually because of RT. This is going to be a big swing in favor of
Dire's middle
Team
tower
Yangon
is under
Galacticos. They want something like this happen maybe a couple more times to catch up the 7k net worth gap.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
This game is all about controlling the resources area. I remember back then, when I was a kid, I play Red Alert
Dire's top
2
tower is under
with my
attack.
friends on the land system, and we almost had a fight because I shoot his ore truck. Yeah, he is trying to send some truck, yeah, just highway some gems and stuff, and then I got a tank shoot him down, and then he was like, "Hey, you got a problem, mate." I was like, "Bro, it's a game, it's a tactic." But then he started to say it's against the rule. It's pretty much like in this game, where Team MTG is trying to control the resources of the anti-mage all over the map. Whether it's gonna be inside the triangle, and now it's just got the ultimate benevolence just to silence the anti-mage. He just run away and just enough damage before he blink away. What a hard game of the anti-mage. Even though he has the Battle Fury, but he just doesn't have enough HP to survive. 1.5k HP is just not enough. Weaver, look at Weaver. Weaver got a Spirit Vessel. That's crazy. Well, Xyclopz on the support, but looks like Moon just throw himself as a base. And let the other guy just moving in, killing quite easy. Guys, avoid get rid of the backline first, as usual. Soaring out, RT burst right his way out, and now he's trying to hack the bottom tier on tower. He's fine. Tiny on the way to the BKB and also an Aghanim charge so he can have the tree grab upgraded. Charge no limit. Spirit Vessel, such a good item against Kunkka. Man, the hero is so tanky. 1.9k
Dire's
HP
top
for
tower
Kunkka
is
for
under
young
attack.
PH.
Radiant are scanning.
Bombay. Crimson Stroke.
Is on board.
Radiant's bottom tower
Kunkka is
is
on the
under
way
attack.
to the Black King bar. As you can see, YG first priority now is to stay in front of the anti-mage. If anti-mage wanna farm inside the Radiant NC, there must be at least 2 or 3 guys stays in front of him deep here, just to be the front line for the anti-mage farming. But doing so, the rest are just going to be super poor because they spend everything in their life just for the anti-mage. And well, with that
Is mine.
Dire's
comes
top
an
tower
easy
is
roll
under
chance
attack.
of Team MTG.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Young P, Young P. Oh, I thought, yeah, man, I thought he, I thought he using the epicenter or something. I was tripping, man. Anyway, RT. Oh, nice one, burst right to the top. They're gonna be fine. 16 to 7 games more. I don't think MTG can catch them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And again, doing so, you also give a chance to Tiny to farm. But when it's come to a super late game, I think Anti-Mage is slightly better than the 6-slotted type. On the way to the Mentor style. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. The whole team smoke finally comes from MTG, starting off on a triangle. So let's take a look at the game sense of Team Yangon Galacticos. Can they get away from this crazy smoke? RT A great positioning by RT. They suspect that there would be a smoke coming from the triangle, so he stays in the front line trying to break the smoke. However, his support still getting caught anyway.
Dire's turret has been killed.
So when they catch the support, they want to take down the mid-tier 2 tower as well. Get this mid-tier 2 tower, diving in behind the tower, Xyclopz himself, trying to just get away with the burst strike. Was hit by the swashbuckle, get hit by Crazy Savage, get banged by Entry Savage with a triple kill. That's crazy, man. That's
Under attack.
damage, the amount of damage coming out from tree grab and academy charge. All these is just crazy. And what a great way to die with a Christmas tree. I mean, at least you go to heaven. 9k ahead for Team MTG, and now they're taking control of everything, especially the area to farm. Let's take a look at Anti-Mage reality show. Just dumping from camp to camp. What a hard game, Kurch. I think their hero lineup is not bad though, but it's just that they're losing side lanes too much. And right now they're catching the ultimate. They seize the target and going straight on him. Getting gone all the time. He jumped away, but that is actually going to leave everything on his teammate. Now here we go. Masaron rolling thunder to the higher ground, setting up the tempo for his teammates. 20 Savage dropping quite low though, down to only 25% HP. 20 Savage turn the BKB and now just head on in. Attacking on that Sand King, throw him into the air. Avalanche and Thor, he just can't stop whacking everyone. Gacha Boys on killing spree. Such an easy game for the Storm Spirit, flying here and there for an easy target. And it's 5 down in 23 minutes. That's just crazy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like I say, there's nothing wrong in YG game on this one. I think the lineup is making sense, especially for the first 3 heroes, where they started off with the Shadow Demon, Kunkka, and also the Grimstroke. But yeah, maybe picking the ultimate is kind of changed the gameplay in a way. So when you pick the ultimate anti-mage, you just gotta play around the anti-mage. It's actually lower than that pros point of the team for Team YG. When we're talking about YG, we always thinking about a crazy teamwork, networking team fight from them. But when you play the anti-mage, that's no such feature. You just have to just hide and farm until that anti-mage getting big. So I would love to see more fight from Yangon Galacticos. Maybe from now on, it's strike on the support, still getting attacked by the Trinity Savage. When you're standing toe to toe, fighting with the Tiny, it's just not yet time. Oh man, next one gonna be Kunkka. However, they still try damage. Mana Boy really decent damage to almost kill everyone, but it's just not enough to kill Trinity Savage.
Fade from memory.
Sand King touching down first. Double kill for Masaros. This is once again that almost get team wiped for Yangon Galacticos, but it was a great try to get rid of Gacha Boys.
Dire's top tower.
They got a high chance to lose another top tier 3 tower. 25 minutes in only, and the game is already super hard for the Yangon Galacticos side. Kurch seems to be the only hope of the team right now. I just need to speed up his farm. But as you can see, he gotta deal with Avalanche and the Toss and Civil Edge from the Tiny. He has to deal with Orchid and Malevolence from the Storm Spirit. On the way to Xyclopz, once he has it, his attack speed will be out of this world. I love the mentality of Yangon Galacticos. Even though that game is so far behind,
Dire's
but they
bottom
still
tower
want
is
to
under attack.
catching team MTT off guard with a big
Dire's
smoke around
bottom
here.
tower
They
has
know
fallen.
that one core is on the top, which is the Pangolier, so they got a
Dire
chance to
are
fight
scanning.
5v3. They're jumping in, but oh man, in another direction, he can't find the target to do. He burrows right, so man, it's actually getting punished immediately.
Dire's top tower is under
The
attack.
target is on the left, but Sand King is jumping to his right. And when he can't start the fight with the burrow strikes, the opponent already know that they were there. They're getting ready, turn to the BKB and start attack on everything. So this should be the disaster of PYG. Yangon Galacticos spent all their buybacks. If they lose Young PH here, they might call it a GG. And here we go, Team MPG sweep in game number 1. 1-0 in only 27 minutes.
Radiant
Crazy game it is, man. Even though it was a short game and pretty one-sided, but I am happy with the quality of the game. Yangon Galacticos fought with everything they had. With such a bad early game for Yangon Galacticos. The heroes lineup is good. Their skill play is not bad. It's just all the side lanes that they lost to MTT in the first 10 minutes of the game, and they're just giving so comfy lane to Trinity Savage. I think that's what they need to improve on in the second game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first game. And we're gonna take a break, maybe around 10 minutes, and we'll be right back for the second.